Spellcasting series episode 2, keep good notes. If you are doing spell work or even working on strengthening your intuition, you need to take good notes. First of all, you're not going to remember everything that you're doing. Every card that you pull, every candle spell that you do, every new moon and full moon that you work with, you're not going to remember it all. And a big part in magic is forgetting what you did, which we'll talk about later. But you still want to have good notes for later reference so that later on you can look back and see whether or not certain things have come to pass. If things have worked, you'll want to know that so you can replicate it. And if things didn't work, you might be able to look back and pinpoint exactly why. Okay, listen to me and don't be like me. Here's an example of what not to do. Okay, you ready? Okay, did I do it? Did that look cool? So this is my Book of Shadows from 2020. Look, okay, I made it so nice and so cute. I worked really hard on it, right? So this is my table of contents, and I felt the need to not only include all of the color correspondences, the days of the week and their meaning, the moon phases, the zodiac signs, numerology, runes, and crystals and herbs, which is great, but I decided I was going to handwrite all of that. And I burnt out. And realistically, that information is great to have, but you can just kind of print that out and put it in here. I know I wanted the aesthetic vibe, but it doesn't, you can't, it's a lot harder to keep up with. So even if you do want the aesthetic vibe, like I do think I made it look really nice, but like, there's lots of blank pages, which is the problem. I never finished it. What you really want to be putting in here, you can include all of the correspondences that you want to as a reference, but you want to be writing down the actual workings that you're doing, all the herbs that you're using, all the tools, the day of the week, the moon phase, the time of day, because yes, that's relevant and we'll get into that. You also want to be writing down any synchronicities you're having or like psychic moments that you're having, because those are going to strengthen the more that you pay attention to them and write them down. So your Book of Shadows, which is what it's typically called, is all about your journey. Okay, so keep good notes, but don't get too crazy about it to where you just never finish it. Because it's for you to use, and if you don't use it, there's no point. Also, as you can tell, I like to talk, so I am going to be doing long form videos over on YouTube because I have too much to say. I'm gonna have to start going live more. That's also what I'm learning through all this. Okay, so stay tuned for that.